Hi everyone, Buen Camino. So I had a wonderful dinner at a Michelin-starred restaurant, and I have pictures, and I had it with my Camino brother Eric, and we had a lovely time. Number one, the meal was so great, and number two, the company was so great. Talking with Eric, he's here for religious reasons, trying to get closer to his mother. And also he has a time limit, so he's challenged with that. But also, within the past few days, I've talked about Anne, and Anne has a knee injury, and she's going home. Her Camino is done. She figured out that she really wanted to be with her family, and that's the most important thing to her. So that was her Camino. For the few days she was here, and she figured out what she wanted, and she wanted to be with her family, which is great. And that's what the Camino is all about. Everybody's Camino is your Camino, and it's about what you want out of the Camino and what you're searching for. And sometimes you find it in a week, and sometimes you find it in 40 days or more. But it really was a good meal and a good communication with Eric. I've thought about some of the reflection that I didn't do yesterday, because what I was dealing with was a lot of people who, in my mind, I guess I would consider did not have good intentions, because their main focus on the Camino was their convenience and at times their needs, and they would put that above other people and say, well, I need this. Can't you make an adjustment and move? Can't you do this? I don't understand how to do the transport, and I don't have a phone, so you figure it out for me. And, that type of thing. So there's a lot of privilege that came through. And that's unfortunate. But even when their privilege came through, it's like, okay, this is a person that I wouldn't necessarily want to spend time with, but can I at least feel empathy for them, that they had a really bad day. They tried carrying their pack, and they learned they couldn't carry their pack, and their feet hurt, and this happened, and that happened, and they're so out of their comfort zone. Can I feel empathy for them, even though I wouldn't necessarily want to be around them for long periods of time? And I think the answer is yes. I could still feel empathy. And the young lady who exemplified some of the bad behavior of Americans in general, the ugly American. But today I could go up to her and say, so did things go better for you today? And that's more about me and my interpretation of the world than just looking at her and going, oh my goodness, I can't believe someone is so rude. So that was one of the things. And as far as reflection, everybody's Camino is everybody's Camino. And you don't put judgments on it. You let them be how they are, because that's where they are. And as they grow, maybe something more comes of it. On the second note, as far as really enjoying the company, because I did talk to my son today, and we were talking about the Camino, and part of it is me letting go of my inhibitions and my fears, and where normally I would have everything planned out. It's now I'm feeling comfortable with I'll just plan the next day. Send an email in my bad Spanish to the albergue, and guess what? Usually they respond in a day or less. And I have accommodations, so I'm not stranded in the middle of the street or something. Also, making that trek and how many miles can I go? If I plan, and hopefully I can do my stops and have the nutrition that I need, then I can do a lot. And I can stretch my body and it feels okay. It feels good actually, because you feel that sense of accomplishment, and you also just feel, I don't know, not just the accomplishment, but also letting go of the fear. And that's so important. And then on the other note, like I said, it was a Michelin-starred dinner. They had their Michelin sign from 2018. We actually had a choice of 2 restaurants. One had the Michelin star of 2018, and the other had the Michelin star from 2023. We chose the one from 2018, met a lovely couple who are not doing the Camino. Guess what? They're doing wine tours of all the castles in Spain. It was set up by some company, and they're going this wine castle to that wine castle. It was lovely talking to them, just engaging. And that other part, which my son is concerned about, is me engaging with people. Engaging with people is great. I love it. I love meeting new people. I love hearing their stories. It's just wonderful. And the Camino is full of that. So this is a long-winded, and I may have to do this one as a separate part 2 of whatever day this is. But it was truly lovely today. I had a great day. I did almost 14 miles, which was a little bit of a stretch. My feet felt great. However, I did it a little too fast, so my hip is kind of talking to me. But I think it shall be okay, and I think I can do this in a reasonable amount of days, so we shall see. I'm really excited to continue going forward, and I'm really looking forward to everything. Both the food, the people, and the experience, and the continued reflection. So that's all that there is for today. Thank you guys, and buen camino.